Welcome back to the GCSAA TV live stage, sponsored by Deere. We're live in sunny San Diego, and joining me now are Dave Anderson, Product Manager at John Deere, Randy Gatlin, Product Specialist at John Deere, and Kim Ehas, Tactical Marketing Manager at John Deere, to talk about OnLink.
Good morning, everybody. Over the last few years, John Deere has positioned itself to be a leader in precision turf. We're continuing that journey now with our Connect, Guide, and Manage strategy. We will be connecting all John Deere solutions so that you can receive real-time data on all of your equipment and labor. We will be guiding all solutions using John Deere GPS technology so that you can be precise and accurate in every hole on every course. You will be able to manage your entire golf production system and golf course with a single, easy-to-use software OnLink so that you can be effective, efficient, and sustainable as possible. I'm going to turn it over now to Dave Anderson.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dave Anderson. I'm a product manager with John Deere for OnLink. So we understand as John Deere there are a multitude of tasks that need to be completed and items to keep track of throughout the day for every superintendent, assistant superintendent, and even the equipment managers. From things as simple as what's the weather and the forecast and how is that going to affect my tasks for the day, to what equipment is available for me to use throughout the day, what's in the shop, and even is there any piece of equipment that I might need to take out of service over the next few days because it has an upcoming preventative maintenance schedule. All of this you're trying to keep track of while also providing the best playing conditions possible out on the course. There's a lot on your mind. So, if it's on your mind, it's OnLink. OnLink golf course management software helps you manage your tasks throughout the day while also giving you insight into your complete operation, allowing you to adjust and adapt, becoming more effective and efficient along the way. With OnLink, you'll improve communication across your staff, enhance your facilities organization, and gather data and insights to allow you to make better decisions in the future. We do all of this with integrated labor and fleet management tools and reports. This year, we are very excited to introduce proven John Deere JD-Link connectivity into our golf product line, connecting you with your equipment and your machine data to enhance the OnLink experience. Before I go, I'd like to invite you to the John Deere booth for live demonstrations on the OnLink platform that will be occurring over the next 2 days, as well as to talk to us about how we can help you connect, guide, and manage your complete operation in the future. I'd like to introduce you to Randy Gatlin, Product Specialist for OnLink, to give you some overview of the features and benefits of the OnLink software solution.
Thanks, Dave. So how do the digital tools available in OnLink help golf course superintendents and their teams stay better organized, communicate more effectively, and harness information for future decision making? Let's start with labor. Every golf course operation assigns tasks to staff every single day. Most of those operations are going to do it multiple times a day. And more often than not, those operations will probably end up using what I call traditional tools: whiteboards, chalkboards, Excel spreadsheets. Sometimes those assignments are even verbally communicated to each individual staff member. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with any of those methods, but the operations that choose those more traditional methods are missing out on so many of the benefits available to them in OnLabor, just one of the digital tools available in the OnLink integrated platform. And so, OnLink users, instead of assigning tasks on whiteboards or any of those other traditional methods, they assign tasks directly into the system. And then those assignments are displayed on a television monitor in the maintenance facility. Now, one of the biggest benefits with using OnLabor is that the user that is building their daily plan can create, edit, and schedule these displays anywhere, anytime with a connected device. As the management team begins building and scheduling these boards are automatically updated on the television monitor throughout the day, throughout the week, with zero input from the maintenance team. As the management team continues to build boards and enter information into the system works to keep them up to date on so many other things. Things like, is that manager about to assign a piece of equipment to an individual that hasn't been trained on it yet? Or how many individuals are coming up on overtime that week? Probably the biggest benefit, though, is at the end of a day, a month, or a year. Every member of your golf management team is going to know exactly how much time and money went into the maintenance of every facet of your property. See, as users assign tasks through the workboard, the system is keeping track of all those assignments, cataloging them and organizing them so that it can be returned to the user via reports. And that information is invaluable when it comes to planning, budgeting. So how does OnLink's digital tools help equipment managers stay more organized, communicate more effectively, and harness data for future decision making? Equipment managers have a lot of the same roles. They have a lot of the same things they have to do every day. Scheduling services, performing and recording services, and communicating equipment availability with the rest of the team. Just like their turf partners, they too have been traditionally using tools such as whiteboards, label makers, 3-ring binders, right, notebooks. And again, nothing necessarily wrong with those, but they're missing out on so many benefits, right? And so just like their turf partners have OnLabor, turf managers have OnEquip, the digital solution for equipment managers in the OnLink integrated platform. And so no more trying to keep track of handwritten notes or keeping availability in your mind. OnEquip is going to keep everyone updated and on the same page when it comes to equipment availability. If an equipment manager needs to pull a piece for service, that equipment manager can go into the system, digitally lock out that piece so as to not make that piece available in OnLabor. Ordering parts is a snap with OnEquip as it is fully integrated with the John Deere parts catalog. No more flipping through owner's manuals looking for which service to do and when. All service intervals, service tasks, and parts are pre-built into OnEquip, straight from the John Deere owner manual and available for use the first day that customer begins using the platform. And then there's the recommended service list. Every service for every piece of equipment in your fleet organized from most urgent to least urgent. So as hours on the equipment are updated, as days go by on the calendar for calendar-based services, or as services are completed and removed from the list. Anytime there is a change to any of that, OnEquip detects that change, recalculates all the service needs for all the pieces, reorganizes that list, resorts it, and then redisplays that list. Again, keeping only those most urgent services at the top. And all while OnEquip is taking all those recorded services, cataloging them, and organizing both parts costs and labor costs. So again, at the end of the day, the month, or the year, your entire golf management team is going to know exactly how much time and money went into every facet of maintaining your fleet. For over 2 decades, John Deere has been connecting and guiding equipment. And now we introduce that same proven technology for the first time into the golf product line and into OnLink. From any desktop or mobile device, golf course superintendents and their teams are going to be able to know exactly where each piece of connected equipment is located on the property. If that piece also happened to have been active that day, OnLink's going to display a breakdown of time spent working, time spent transporting, and time spent idling. Along with current locations or location histories. OnLink users will be able to view a display of the path of every connected piece active that day. For many John Deere models, that same connected information that came from connected pieces, the same usage statistics that were available in current location will be color-coded into location history. Blue for transport, green for working, and red for idling. No more manually updating engine hours with connected pieces. All that is done and performed automatically through connectivity. Recommended service lists truly become dynamic and autonomous as both the collecting of engine hours and the prioritizing of service schedules is now done automatically within the system. And finally, software tools that John Deere customers have been using with telematics for a while now are fully integrated into OnLink. Machine Analyzer has tools for users that allow users to really understand and appreciate the efficiency of every level of their turf fleet, whether that is the fleet as a whole, down to the model level, and even ultimately down to the individual unit. JD Link offers connected customer support, as well as geofencing and mower curfew tools. This is a truly exciting time for John Deere and for everybody that's working so hard to bring this technology to the market. We hope you guys can come by our booth, maybe meet some of those people, and maybe get a closer look at OnLink. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave and Randy. Appreciate that. Again, we want to give a big thanks to our sponsor, Bayer, for sponsoring our stage here. We'll be back in about 20 minutes on the GCSAA TV live stage to talk about the reimagining of the Hay Short Course at Pebble Beach. Stay tuned.